Welcome to this episode of YouTube where we have some footage that was captured on Saturday the 16th, and I wanted to kind of interpret it. This is Rika standing over Blackstone, a little bit of social greeting, and certainly kind of presenting herself to Blackstone. She's a little short to try to do a standover, standing on top of his head, which is she's trying to do. You can see her tail kind of rises to a point of elevation as she moves closer to him. That's a little bit more assertive, a little bit less social. Grayson's got a little burr on his coat there, but he comes around. He's always keeping an eye on what these yearlings are up to. But someone had asked the other day, is Rika maturing? And after a couple of us kind of chuckled and said it depends upon the day, she really is showing much more assertiveness, much more direct eye contact, facing issues, showing a little bit of a really strong body posture and tail wagging and social greeting there. Even though Blackstone's resisting a little bit of that dominance there, she doesn't back off. And so she had a history of being a little bit intimidated and kind of going from behind because she wasn't very confident, kind of being a tail biter from behind. But certainly we are now seeing her directly facing the yearlings as well as the Arctics and dealing with her place as the dominant female. So we talk about wolves being social carnivores, and this is a lot of social behavior, but we also know wolves are opportunistic carnivores, and here's Kaz taking an opportunity while Rika's focused on Blackstone to do a chin rest, and that is a dominant posture, and then he goes into a ride-up. His tail's not very comfortable. It doesn't seem like he's very, confident about that move, but again, Blackstone was also facing him, so that certainly could have been the issue. So as we watch that, we see more and more of Rika's tail in that T1, T2. T2 is straight back, T1 is over the back. Feeling pretty good. Kaz, again, doing another chin rest after he kind of licked her in the ear. But if you watch closely, Kaz and Rika do a very short parallel gait after all this posturing and chin resting. And again, Rika kind of walked into that because she protected Kaz from a lot of dominance. So you see those parallel feet. Walking shoulder to shoulder, parallel walking is a social bonding behavior. So we definitely know that fall is in the air. It is autumnal equinox today, so equal length of daylight and darkness, and so kind of the first official fall. So we're starting to see some colors. Having a dry summer, we're likely to see some more intense colors that we might see on a kind of a wet year. We certainly know that it makes for great photography, but we also know that it makes for great wolf activity. So we'll be watching that as the sun sets earlier every day. We certainly will keep an eye on what the pack is up to. See you next time.